my name's Adele and I'm an arts and crafts practitioner, and in this video we're going to make some textile flags which you can use for your King's Coronation street party. These are going to be made from scrap pieces of fabric, so you could use tea towels, old t-shirts, old pairs of jeans, any scrap textiles that you have lying around will be perfect for this craft. So, the first flag we'll make, you don't need to do any sewing, you can use any piece of fabric. All you need is a pair of scissors and some sort of stick. You could collect a stick from the park, or you could use a pencil, anything that you can put down the side. And then in the next video we'll move on to something a little bit more complicated with a little bit of hand sewing. So I'm here with Uchenna and Mike, who are two volunteers, and they're going to be making some flags to show you just how easy it is to do yourself at home. So, to make the first flag, a perfect template is a book. So place your book onto your fabric, take a pen, draw around your book, like so, and then take a pair of scissors and cut the fabric out. If you use old t-shirts or old jeans, they don't fray, which is great because that means your flag will last longer. And then what you'll need to do is fold the piece of fabric in half. Take a little piece like this and just roll it up into a little bit of a hill. Chop it all the way through. So once you've got your holes here, you can just thread your stick through like this, push it all the way to the bottom, and then take another piece of fabric and put it under, and then you need to make sure that you catch the stick when you're tying it up. So tie it in a nice bow, and then do exactly the same at the top, push it through, and then tie it in a bow. And that is how to make a very simple no-sew flag. So once you've done a basic flag, you can use any type of fabric you like. You could use ribbon instead of scraps of fabric. Tea towels work really well. And then if you want to get a little bit more funky, you could cut out some scraps of fabric in letters or shapes, and then just use some PVA glue to stick it down, leave it flat for a couple of hours, and then it's ready for your party. Once you've made your flags, you can bring them along to your own street party, or you can bring them to the King's Coronation Big Lunch, which is taking place in Stockton High Street on the 6th of May. Keep these flags in the family. You can bring them out year on year for kids' birthday parties. You can do them in any colour, any style, any imagery. Perfect to keep in the family as a little bit of an heirloom.